Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am really excited for today's video because we are playing around with the new collection from Kaleidos. I know I've been playing around with some very bright, colorful eyeshadows, but this time we're playing around with something a little more on the neutral side. So the Kaleidos collection that just came out, there's two quads. These quads have some phenomenal colors in here, as well as there were some blushes that were released. You guys, look at this packaging. And then there was a lip kit with 4 lip clays, which packaging is everything, you guys. This is stunning. I also picked up a couple other products from Kaleidos that I'd never tried before. So we have a couple of their highlighters. We played around with that and we just got an idea for the collection. Now you guys, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. But if you want to see how I got this look using the products from Kaleidos, just keep watching. Okay you guys, so I have 2 eyeshadow palettes from Kaleidos to play around with. The packaging is really cool, you guys. It's not just a detail or like a design, it's actually like lace on top of fabric. It's actually quite interesting. Like, you can feel it's kind of squishy. The details that went into this. So this purple palette has more of like the browns and kind of on like the warmer tones. And then this one with the pinky magenta. This one is more of like the cool tone grays and black. So either way, I haven't done a like smoked out look in a while. So I'm kind of going for, I don't know, do I want to go with the black and gray or do I want to go with the browns? I don't know. I do at least want to swatch the 2 shimmers and see which one I like more, and maybe that'll help me choose which eyeshadow palette we're going to use today. Okay, so this silvery shade, this is from that black and gray palette, which is actually really pretty. It's more of like a steel silver gray, like it's really pretty. But then this second shade is kind of like a champagne. I don't know, they're just so different, you guys. And I actually gravitate towards this shade a lot, but I haven't done like a silver black smoky eye in quite some time. So I feel like I need to get out of my norm, which is the brown neutrals, and actually go for the gray smoky eye. So maybe we'll do that today. Yeah, this is a little more warm, this is a little more cool. I do like it though, and I feel like I could use this one for work. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and dig into this magenta pink because it is the black and gray smoky palette. So I'm gonna take this shade right here, the lightest gray in the palette, and I'm gonna put this into the crease just to see what it looks like. Do I necessarily need that? Probably not. And I do like that there's a little mirror in here. It is pretty light, but that's not a bad thing. Sometimes it's nice to just have a very light shade to build up in your crease. I kind of put these shades down first as like a buffer with the darker shades so they don't stick to the eyeshadow primer and just kind of make a mess. Because if there's a lighter shade already down, it'll make it a little bit easier to kind of mute it down. At least I found that to be the case when I do it. So that was actually really easy to just place and blend out. I don't want to make it too big right now. I'm gonna put this darker gray shade down just a little bit lower and in the outer V. And then later on, depending on how I want to diffuse it out, I'll use that lighter gray to fix it. All right, so going into this shade. Just a little bit darker. It's not like too crazy. You know, crazy enough, I've seen a lot of very bright and colorful eyeshadow palettes from Kaleidos. This is definitely one of the more like muted collections. There's nothing wrong with that. I do like a good neutral eyeshadow palette. And it's been a minute since I've done a more neutral You guys, I went to go switch over to my smudger. It is still like stained with the purple. So I'm just using my color switch. These things are so easy. You literally just drag your brush through it and it just makes the makeup disappear if you don't want to go and get it wet and gross, and then you're not able to use it until it dries. So I just keep these on hand. So now it's the darkest shade in this palette, which is that matte black. And you guys, the pressings on these are really cool. It just kind of looks like a rosebud. I'm not gonna go too heavy. I just want to be able to place it down before I smudge it out. I don't know how dark I'm gonna make this. I'm just slowly trying to build. I'm not dipping in too heavy on it. This last pass kind of made this a little bit darker than I wanted it to, but I can easily take the lightest gray and just kind of diffuse that out so I have a good layer before I put that like glittery yumminess down. I'm just trying to bring this angle up on the outer V. My fun little fold lines. I talked about it in, I think it was the Nomad video. These little creases. They're just so much fun to deal with. I'm just gonna take a pencil brush with no product on it and see if I can get it to just blend in there. Just wiggle it a little bit. Yep, there we go. Easy. Sometimes you just gotta change your brush and technique. Now I'm just gonna go back into that lightest gray shade on my little like fluffy brush. Just in the center right here, blend it over just to diffuse that. I mean, we are gonna put that glittery silver on it, but I do wanna have a base underneath it just to pick up some of that. No extra product, I'm just gonna go on the outside edge. Now I'm gonna go into this silvery shade and I'm gonna use my ring finger for it. It's just so buttery and smooth, you guys. It's just so yummy. On a flat brush with no setting spray. That picked up so nicely. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't like fluff it into the crease too much. I want to keep a little bit of shape for it. You guys, that is such a yummy shade. I'm sure it's buildable. I just don't know that I want anything more than that. We'll see how I feel after I do the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go back into this black shade on the smudger brush and just sweep over a little bit to finesse the edge. I'm just pushing over. I'm not dragging back, only because I don't want the glitter to start pulling out, which it did start doing when I was doing that. So everything I'm doing is just inward. Let me go do this eye and some face products and I'll be right back. Okay, to finish off this eye, we're gonna go into this lightest shade. I'm gonna place it, and I really don't think it's honestly gonna be that dark, but I wanna place it and then drag it, and then we'll go into the darker gray shade, and then the matte black on the outer edge. It has some depth. It has some color. Okay, now into the darker gray. Just tap in ever so slightly. I'm only going to take this about halfway. And I'm staying as close to the lash line as possible. I'm not trying to blow out at the bottom. Okay, and then into the matte black. I'm going to place this right here in this corner ever so slightly, because I know I need to go in with the smudger brush a little bit, but if it's already there, it'll help connect it. I just don't want to take that matte black too far forward, because I like when the corner is just extra smoky. So back into my bigger smudge brush, dipping a little bit in, and not too far up. Okay, you guys, so I did already do my contour and bronzer. Nothing too crazy, not too heavy. I just really want the eyes to be a focus point. But in this collection, there were a whole bunch of different blushes that they released. I only picked up one, and it's in the color story that I like. I actually cannot remember the shade. There's nothing on the back that tells you what the shade is, but this is just that corally pinky orange that I like. So I figured we would try this out. And then I did pick up a couple of their highlighters, so I'm really excited to play around with these too. I'm gonna dip in slightly. Picked up a little bit, but I don't know how concentrated this is. Okay, so there's some color. We'll dip in a little bit more. If you want to know what base products I use, I will link them down below. I've been trying to do much better with that. I haven't always remembered, but you know, sometimes I don't talk about everything that I'm using, but maybe you like a product, maybe you want to see what I've got on my face, you know, go check it out. It's in the drop down bar. Ooh, that is really pretty. It gives like that really pretty flush. I think I want a little bit more just to build it up a little bit more on the top than the bottom. That is a really pretty shade. If I remember, I will link it down below what the shade name is of the one that I purchased. Okay, you guys, so for highlighters, they didn't have any in the collection, but I wanted to try some of their highlighters for a while, and they have some amazing ones. Some color shifting, some that look a little holographic. So I have these two right here. One is Ray Rider. This one is more like that champagne shade. And then there is Star Surfer, which this one looks like it's more of like a white icy shade. All right, so this one is Ray Rider. Ooh, that is stunning, you guys. And then this one is Star Surfer. Ooh. I think I want to do Star Surfer for the inner corner highlight and brow bone, and I might do Ray Rider for the cheeks. All right, so dipping into Star Surfer. Ooh, it's kind of got like a pink hue to it. It is icy though. I do like that. Now a little on the highlighting brush, just on the brow bone. Now I am switching over to Ray Rider, which is more that champagne shade for the cheek. I do like that as buildable. So like if you're not into that like super heavy, shiny, you can build it up. I don't know about you, but I need some eyeliner, mascara, and eyebrows, so I'll be right back because we have some lip products in this collection. Okay, you guys, so we have the lips to do, and I will tell you right now, Kaleidos is amazing on their packaging. This is the package that the lip kit came in. There were 4 different shades. You could buy them individually. I decided to buy them as a set. Look how stunning that is, you guys. And then it's just a metal tin. It has all 4 shades in here. Looking at the lip glaze, this packaging, you guys, is so stunning. It's just that like velvet, soft to the touch. It is so beautiful. There are 4 shades in here. I'm gonna try and go lightest to darkest. I have a feeling that I'm probably gonna go for the lightest color because I wanna say like the darkest shade is a dark gray. I don't know, we'll find out together. Okay, so this first shade is Skinship. Ooh, that's definitely a color that I gravitate towards. It is a little more on like the burnt orange side, but I do like it. Okay, you guys, this next shade is Cold Smoke. And I thought I was gonna go lightest to darkest, but they're all pretty dark except for the first shade. This one is more of like a darker brown. This next shade is Cognac, which is just kind of like that burnt red. So let's see. Those 3 shades though I think would be amazing in the fall. Not necessarily for spring, and it's starting to warm up here, you guys. Okay, you guys, and this last shade is Smeared Rouge. Oh, you guys. let's just put that one right there. Maybe I'll use that shade. Oh, you guys. Oh, which one do I want to use? Like this dark, bold eye, I feel just like needs a red. Okay, I don't know if this is the right shade for it. This is Heartbreaker. Let's see. Nope. Ooh, that's more of a match. This is a lip liner from the ColourPop and Rudolph, and this is Rudolph. All right, so let's line these lips. You guys, red just, it gives me anxiety. It already looks crazy. You guys, I just feel like I'm overdrawing my lips way too much. Okay, you guys, I honestly am not a huge fan of lining my lips when it comes to red, but sometimes you need to. And the lip clays, they dry down, but it takes a second if I remember correctly. And it's been a minute since I've used one of the lip clays, but I do like a good red lip. Oh, you guys. You guys, they feel so nice on the lips. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys, this is the final look and I have some thoughts. First off, was not planning on like a full Elvira moment. This is why I don't do dark eyeshadow and red lips, because when my hair is straight down as dark as I dye it, I get full like Elvira vibes. Or Morticia Addams. Like you guys, I can't right now. Thoughts down below. Maybe that's what I'll be for Halloween. Maybe I'll be Morticia Addams, like this. Yeah, you guys, let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this? You guys, I only found Kaleidos last year in 2021, and that's because a YouTuber I follow, Angelica Nyquist, she did a collab with Kaleidos, and then they also released a Flower Punk collection, and this is the second one that I've picked up. You guys, this is definitely an interesting vibe. I wasn't expecting, like, you guys know, I was not expecting to go for the red lip. I thought I was gonna go for the nude shade. So today I played around with this palette right here, which is the grays and the black smoky look. Definitely a modern Morticia Addams. So I definitely like this. I'll probably reach for it some more. Maybe not with the red lip. Well, who knows? We'll see. I really think that you need some of those neutral palettes in your collection just to get some fun looks. Black smoky eye, like this was my vibe, not necessarily with a silver, but I would do a black smoky eye just to go to school when I was in high school. Like, I definitely went through a goth phase, if you believe it or not. I've shown some of my friends now pictures of me from high school and they're like, what the heck? That's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Anyways, so this one I didn't use, but I'm excited to play around with this one. I really think this one is definitely one that I could go to work with, just because it is more on the neutral side, and I really do like the browns in here. So I'm excited to try this one out. I might try it out for work tomorrow. Who knows? But I also, you guys, the packaging. You guys, this packaging, is stunning. It's just so much detail went into these. And I like how like compact they are. This I will probably, I won't say never, but I probably won't get rid of these anytime soon. The blush, also in that really pretty packaging. I love this fabric, and this shade was just so nice on the cheeks, very subtle. I didn't build it up too much, but I definitely could have. I just got like that wash of color. I think with this going on, I didn't need to go too heavy with the blush or anything like that. This lip is a whole vibe. I can't, you guys, with this lip, I am, the screen and the mirror are not helping me at all. I'm about to just cover them so I'm not distracted. The lip clays, I do really like these. It's dried down for the most part. It is still a little bit wet up there. I'm not sure why, but they do dry down and they still feel nice on the lips. They're not like bunching or grabbing. I know I had dry patches right here. That's why I was using the lip mask. This is the Apple Glaze lip mask. This feels so good on the lips too, and it smells amazing. But the lip clays, go check them out. Even if they're not really like your color story, I know that they had a previous collection. I think those are also still available. So definitely try them out when they release them. And I think this time they actually did it where you could buy them individually, vice the whole set, which I think last time you could only buy the set. Don't quote me on that, I can't guarantee it, but I know this time you're able to buy them individually. So that was really nice. And this is not part of the collection, but I picked them up as well, and we used both of them today. So Ray Rider, the tins, you guys, like this packaging is kind of got that like soft touch metal, but Ray Rider was like that champagne highlighter that I used. And then Star Surfer, which the tin is really cute too. This was that icy white, but when I put it in the inner corner, it kind of had like a pinky shift to it, which I really enjoyed. I feel like this whole look, it's a vibe, you guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. I'm really interested to see what you have to say. I haven't straightened my hair in a while, and I don't know why I chose to do it for this video. You guys. Anyways, you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications of new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. And until my next video, you guys, bye. And I'll see you in the next one.